Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be for any significant Pisces placements you may have. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this may resonate. Just remember to flip the roles as need be. Take the messages as they resonate with you. Trust your own guidance, your own discernment always. These are general messages at the end of the day. And even if you don't have any significant Pisces placements that you're aware of, but you still were guided to this video, trust that there are messages here for you. Check out your weekly. There's work focus readings you can look at. There's love focus readings you can look at. There's you versus them. I'm going to do another you versus them soon because I haven't done one in a little while. As well as any other daily video you feel drawn to. Go have a look. Trust your guidance and your intuition to get your messages. All right, Pisces, thank you all so very much for your likes and your shares of the videos and your comments and your wonderful feedback and your kindness and support that you're showing me and each other in the community section. I love seeing that. It makes me happy, so thank you. And thank you for subscribing. I will get on camera one of these days, I promise. Sometime soon. Okay. So what's going on for Pisces at the time they're watching this video? This is the Crystal Magic Tarot deck. Okay, let's begin. I just got a headache, like instantly, just right now. Do you guys have a headache when you're watching this? I don't feel like it's a bad kind of... do you know what I feel like? I feel like it's the type of headache you get when something is being told to you, something being revealed to you, and it's a lot of information. It's very unexpected, and you're a little bit in shock, not in a bad way, but it's just like, I'm gonna need a minute to just grasp everything that you just said. I'm not getting that as bad news, just very completely unexpected. But let's see what comes out. That could be a side message. So we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but by our own thinking. Okay? This could be self-limiting beliefs. This could be all the reasons that we tell ourselves why we can't do something or we shouldn't do something that we really want to do. This is how we talk ourselves out of things. But it could also be just you being very busy, focused on a lot of different things around you to where we kind of lose sight of the big picture temporarily. Okay, let's see. So current energies, what is the day about? The Eight of Coins. Yeah, for some of you, the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Coins is you just minding your business, nose to the grindstone. You're not looking around you to see what else is going on. You're like, I got to fix this and finish that. Just very, very focused. Okay, this is just laser focus on just what's in front of you at one given time. And you're not really aware or interested in the big picture in these moments. You're like, I just need to get this done. Okay. Recent past, the Eight of Cups. Look at all these eights. Yeah, so I feel like with the Eight of Cups, you've walked away from something or someone. You've detached from something or someone. But with all these eights, Leo energy could be significant. August time could be significant. But also it's divine timing. It's making changes now for your long-term future. So if you've walked away from a job and you're in the process of only focusing on getting another job, it's like, I'll worry about my social life after I get a new job. Or I worry about my love life after I get a new job, okay, in that scenario. Or it is a time of you distancing yourself emotionally from friends, from family, because you're laser focused on something that you're preparing, studying, researching. You have a big deadline coming up. This could be practicing a skill, practicing a talent, practicing a conversation, a speech, a presentation. And it's like, that's the only thing you've been doing, okay? But with the Eight of Coins, it's like, okay, it's close to perfect. But with the Eight of Swords, just be careful. Don't take it too far, okay? I feel like it's pretty decent the way it is, okay? Because we also, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, is like, no, I can do it better. I'll do it one more time, I can do it better, okay? So just be mindful of that. Don't take it too far. And where's it going to go? Three of Swords. This could be breakup, separation. If you've emotionally detached recently, someone could be trying to talk to you about working on things and you might have to reject them because you're not interested. This is a situation that makes you feel stuck and trapped and going around in circles and you're not interested in doing it. So it could be a very difficult conversation that you're getting ready to have. For others of you, you've emotionally withdrawn from a situation because it's too much to deal with. And it's almost like I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Can it just go away? Like, and you might have thrown yourself in your work or in a skill, in the practice of something, or, something else, anything else. But whatever it is that you've been trying to avoid, which is that difficult conversation to make a separation official, that might be coming up at this time. And for others of you, if you have been laser focused on your priorities, this could be someone around you that's feeling left out and they're feeling unimportant, like they're not a priority to you. And it's a case of if they really are not a priority, then you just need to let them know, because I feel like, or this could be the other way around, where someone else is doing this to you. And you might have to listen. I've been trying to talk to you. I've been trying to tell you how I feel. You're not listening. You don't care. I don't want to be friends anymore. Or I don't want to be together anymore. Or, you know what, let's just cancel those plans we made and I'm just going to need some time to myself. And if a breakup has already happened, this is how you heal from the broken heart. You're just focused on rebuilding yourself, focused on your money, focused on your job, focusing on a skill, a new habit, a new routine you're creating for yourself, to redefine yourself, to reinvent yourself for some of you. But for the most part, I'm also getting for some of you, you're working to a deadline. And the deadline could be some sort of medical procedure. Not a medical professional, listen to your doctors or whoever it is you get your medical advice from, but nothing major, but it's something that will pause your routines, okay, your usual schedule. And this is like you working very hard to put things where they need to go, to cover everything as best as you can, to anticipate everything as best as you can, so that while you're recovering or in your downtime, things can just keep going. Okay, interesting. Let's get more cards out here for Pisces. Let's understand this a bit better. So let's see, 8 of Coins in the current situation. What is this about? 4 of Cups and Justice. I really feel like something that you've been unhappy with this situation for quite some time. And I really feel like this is someone who's been putting everything else above you, and everything else is more important than you, than your relationship. And this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a spouse or partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, person you're trying to date. And someone, that's why someone has made the decision to walk away. And it could be that there has been a soft walking away with the 8 of Cups, like let's not really talking that much, not really participating that much, not showing up that much, but not necessarily having the conversation. In which case, at this time, it might be that, that conversation needs to happen, and it's going to be, the words are going to be spoken, okay? The 8 of Cups in the recent past, the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Coins. I really feel like someone is putting their career above your relationship or their financial situation or their own business. And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, as long as everyone's clear. And that's where the issue is. This person is telling you you're important and you're a priority, but they're not treating you as such. And you're saying, listen, I'm trying to work with you here. I understand we all have a life and we all have different responsibilities and priorities, but can we just be honest and clear with one another so I know what I'm doing? And that's where this person is failing you. And it could be a sense of immaturity, where it could be someone who genuinely wants to please everyone, including you, but they just physically can't. And they're the ones they're going to have to understand that, listen, you're going to have to have priorities. Everything can't be a priority. That's not what that means, And And if you say something's a priority, then you need to act like it. For others of you, you recently got a new job or a promotion, an offer for a promotion. And I feel like this could be either the day when you're making it official and you're telling your current manager and your current team that you're leaving. And it could be that you get on well with the people, or, you know, there's pluses to the job, but this is something better that was offered to you. For some of you, you're getting offered something that someone else had to walk away from. Okay, so you're getting offered your manager's role. And it's like, I don't know how the team's going to feel about that. There's going to be some jealousy. There's going to be some talk. But it's a really good opportunity for me. I have to do what I have to do, right? Or someone's getting fired. You're getting offered their role. And you're like, well, it's a good opportunity. People around you are going to have opinions. But it's like, does that really matter? How much does that matter? You know? Because this isn't something where you actively pursued someone else's job. This could also be where you're being offered a relationship from someone that's had to let someone else go, has had to walk away from someone else. And again, people are going to have opinions, and they're going to make assumptions because it's happening fast, okay? And you're weighing your pros and cons of, do I want this? Do I not? Do I want to get involved? I don't know what else is going on there. So let's see. Let's get more on this. 8 of Coins, 4 of Cups, Justice. Ace of Coins, Judgment. Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, man. Someone's approaching you with something new. 2 aces. A decision, a difficult decision has been made recently. It involved them clearing the way for you, walking away from something else. Someone else, removing something else, someone else from their life, to be able to offer you this. You may know of this, you may not. You will do eventually, but at the point when they're approaching you, you may know of it or you may not. They're offering you something fresh, something brand new, something honest, genuine, with a lot of potential. If this is a situation, for some of you, this could be someone from the past trying to come back around. Because we have 4 of Cups, that's my on again, off again card, with the Justice, with the Judgment energy. After you walked away, someone's trying to come back around and work on this. And you might have to reject someone. You might be rejecting someone. Either because you don't trust them. They've said they want to work on this so many times. I get this feeling, it's that type of person where they say you're a priority, but they don't actually know what that means. Because everything's a priority to that person, which makes no sense. You understand that they don't understand that. You might be dealing with a people pleaser. You might be dealing with a codependent person where they don't have those boundaries. They don't have priorities, right? They're afraid to say no to people. They don't want to say no to people. They don't want people to dislike them in any way. It's that kind of individual, you know? And nothing against them. We've all been there, but it's like, you have to make your own decision if that's who they are and where they are in their life. That's their decision, that's their lessons, that's their path. But if you can see it, then you have your decisions to make. You might not be able to open their eyes to the situation. I feel like you've tried. They're not ready. And these are lessons that you have learned and they're not learning. Okay, so you're on different pages. And you've been on different pages for quite some time. Okay? And so at this point in time, this could be someone you've walked away from, 3 aces, Judgment, trying to come back around, trying to work on this. And again, I don't get that they're lying. They're genuine. But at the same time, what they're not telling you is they haven't cut out anything. They haven't cut out anyone. Everything is still a priority, if that makes any sense. They're terrified of losing you, but at the same time, it's almost like it's not enough for them to open their eyes to what the lesson is. And I feel like you see that. You know that. You understand that. What's that 3 of Swords and the outcome? The 5 of Cups and the Strength card. You're saying, I'm really sorry. And you are. You care for this person. You care for this thing, this dynamic, this situation. You're hurting to have to walk away from this. But with the Strength card there, Like, I know this is the right thing to do. I've broken my heart one too many times to stay in this with you, to keep giving you chances. I keep hurting myself to give you chances that you then waste. So you might end up rejecting someone today because they haven't learned something. They keep repeating something, and it's their lesson, but it's almost like they're dragging you with them as they're not learning the lesson, as they're struggling through the lesson. And you're like, listen, I'm telling you what the answers are, and they're not listening. And we have to get to our answers on our own time. That's how we learn our own lessons, right? Someone else could tell us, they could write a book for us. They could give us the play-by-play. They could give us a step-by-step as to why something's happening, where, when, where's it going to go, where is it coming from, what we need to do exactly. But it's not their lesson. Part of getting the lesson is us struggling to understand it, struggling to identify it, and then struggling to understand it, and then struggling to apply it and be consistent. And then we integrate it, right? But part of the biggest part of understanding, of getting a lesson, a spiritual lesson, is for us to get to that point where we're even asking the question. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like you're dealing with someone who's not doing that. They don't want to do that. And that puts you in a position of, well, okay, well, that's your choice, your decision, your life, no problem. But I can't be associated with you anymore if that's the case. Because what I'm trying to achieve in life, what I thought we were doing together, is not happening. And what I'm trying to achieve is being blocked and delayed and encumbered by this. So you learn what you got to learn. You do what you got to do. No beef, no hard feelings. But I just got to go over there. Sorry. This is the teammate, the manager, the family member in your life that keeps making promises. And don't get me wrong, they mean what they're saying. In the moment, they mean everything they're saying. They really do. I'm going to do better. They genuinely feel like I want to do better. But then they get distracted, pulled away. They don't say no where they have to say no. They say yes too many times. And what they promised you kind of gets lost in the sea of all the promises they've made to everybody. And you see this person struggling, and you've been trying to help by helping them open their eyes. Listen, you don't have to do this. But again, it's something that you can't help them with. And I feel like that's also part of your realization and why you're calling final judgment on this thing. Because it's a case of, I care about you, but I have to care about me more. I can't help you with what you're going through, but I'm hurting myself by going through it with you. And I can't even do anything about it. It's just hurting me. It's just impacting me negatively. And I can't do anything positive about it. I can't make the decisions for you. I can't make you do things. I can't make you understand things. But at the same time, the decisions you're making or not making are impacting me in a negative way. And if I see that, if I recognize that, then it's my responsibility to make my decisions accordingly. Whoa. Under the Eight of Swords, we have the Star, the Hierophant, Page of Coins, the Fool. Yeah, this is the Seven of Coins, the Moon. Yeah, this is, you're detaching yourself from an immature individual, and I don't care how old they are. This is someone who might have codependent tendencies, might have people-pleasing tendencies. They mean well, they really do. Okay, the Page of Coins with the Fool. They mean well, they really do. But this is not someone who has opened their eyes to even asking themselves, why do I feel like I have to please everyone? Why do I feel like I can't say no? Why do I struggle saying no? They're not asking themselves these questions. They're avoiding their lessons. You could see their lessons all day long. That doesn't help them or you in trying to deal with them. But by being attached to them, it's having a very negative impact on you. Your mental health, your emotional health. It's keeping your finances stuck. It's keeping your goals and plans stuck. And I feel like you have recently separated from this person, detached emotionally, withdrawn. Okay, you have withdrawn, you withdrew your energy because you had a new person or a new opportunity presented to you where it was all about working together. It was all about collaboration. It was all about just me and you, let's build this thing. Or me and this group of people. We all want the same thing. We're all prioritizing the same thing. We know what that means. Let's do this thing, right? So it could be a new job offer from a different company or a different department within the company. It could be a new person that's entered your life talking to you about, hey, let's hang out. Let's do this together. Let's join that club. Let's go out dancing. Let's be friends. Let's date. All the stars on the Ace of Wands. So what is offered to you, what has come into your life recently, is the dream come true that you've been trying to achieve with this individual that is just unable. It's not that they don't want to, they really do want to, but they're just not capable because they're not making the changes they need to make to be the person they need to be, to align themselves with you to achieve this goal together. Does that make sense? You're trying to get to a stable, a long-term relationship, the relationship where you end up marrying, having children, settling down, building a life together. The job situation where you can progress, you can grow, you can develop, settle down in that company, if you will, until you retire. You know, putting down roots, creating your life, creating your own traditions, creating your own routines. That's the dream, that's the goal. But you're dealing with the Page and the Fool. And I feel like it's time to recognize you're just on different pages. And it's not about what they want to give you, it's about being realistic about what they can offer you. Okay? Because this person is willing, but they just cannot follow through. Why? Because they're trying to please everyone else. They always say yes to everyone else. They never say no. They say no to you because they know you'll forgive them. They know you keep taking them back. They know you accept their excuses. They've been saying no to you. And you're like, listen, I'm really like, I've been waiting here and I've been patient here for you to put me first, for you to show me the attention that you're showing others, to invest with me here. I've been waiting and watching other opportunities go by as I'm waiting. And I have not moved any further down that road to my goal, to what I thought was our goal. And I'm still as confused as hell as to what the hell you're going to do from one day to the next. And whether or not you have an actual new person or opportunity in front of you, for a lot of you, you do. Or it's something you have recently turned down and then you thought, why did I just do that? And this isn't going anywhere. And it just snapped you out of it and you said, that's it, enough, okay? Justice, judgment. If I'm going to follow my dream, I think I need to accept that I'm going to be following it by myself. Or with someone else, with a different company, with a different person, with a different dynamic. Okay, a different institution, a different sponsor, whatever this is, right? And it looks like as you're choosing the new and you're starting to put down roots and invest, okay, with this new person, with this new dynamic, okay, as you're doing that, this person from the past is trying to come back, make promises again, get you to change your mind, go back to them, take them back, give them more time, give them another chance. And it's going to break your heart to say no to this person and to keep saying no to this person. But what gives you strength is the knowing this is the right thing to do, both for you and for them. Because they need to learn what they need to learn, and sometimes that means hitting rock bottom. And as long as you're there to support, encourage, give them time, give them energy, they're never going to get where they need to get to even ask those questions that they need to ask themselves. So sometimes tough love is what is needed, and I know that's not a popular thing, but sometimes especially in the context of someone learning their own spiritual lessons. It's necessary more often than not to know when we're helping versus when we're just enabling, or we're just in the way and someone just needs to learn what they need to learn on their own. And also where we're holding ourselves back. Sometimes we got to give ourselves a little tough love. Like, what the hell are you doing, Pisces? What are you doing? Look at this amazing opportunity in front of you. Why the hell did you just say no to it? What do you got going on over there? Nothing. Where did that come from? What are you doing? Because up to this point, I feel like you've been making decisions for the two of you, you and this other person, you and this other dynamic, right? Factoring them into your decisions. And it's part of this realization with justice and judgment and the Eight of Coins that, you know what? You really should be looking at making your own decisions. They're not factoring you into their decisions. They're factoring the rest of the world before they're factoring you into their decisions. So, what are you doing, right? And for a lot of you, I feel like you've literally had that conversation with yourself recently, or you're going to be having that conversation with yourself. While looking yourself in the mirror going, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You keep waiting for this person to catch up. What are you doing? Giving so many chances to this individual. And they do the same thing every time. And I know a lot of it is that they're really like innocent, right? They're really like the fool in the page of coins. You see them that they really mean well. You see them that they're really trying. And it's almost like you feel bad saying, I know you're trying, but it's just not good enough. And that's why you just keep giving them more time, more chances, and you keep helping them. But you've lowered your expectations as low as they can go, hoping that this person rises up, right? And it's still not the same level. You've lowered your expectations and what you expect to receive and what you're telling this person you deserve from them. You've lowered them to minimum, to barely anything, okay? You don't have to call me every day. You don't have to check in on me every day. You take care of yourself. I know you got a lot going on, but you check in on them. You look after them, you know? And they're still not rising up to the occasion. They're still not doing that extra jump to meet you at your minimum expectation level. You know what I mean? And it's sad. Been there many times. It's heartbreaking. It is. However, when we have that understanding, it becomes our responsibility. Okay, we have to take responsibility for the decisions that we're making, that we keep making in that situation. When you see the truth of it, it becomes very clear that we have a choice there. And it's a tough choice, but it looks like you have that understanding. And that is what is giving you strength and courage. Carnelian may help you, give you strength and courage to stand tall, to do what's right, and to maintain your boundaries. Where is Pisces headed after this rejection? Six of Swords, better times, easier times, true growth, true progress, stability, increase with this other dynamic, because you're with the Three of Pentacles here is what they're offering you. Let's work together on this. By you collaborating with them with the Ace of Pentacles, you establish a very solid foundation that is not going to crumble. You know exactly where you stand with this person or this new situation. The Lovers, I mean, a true partnership, you don't have to lower your expectations for this person or this situation. Not only that, but you will grow together. You will grow together. This is a solid start towards that Hierophant energy that you're looking for and you're trying to achieve with someone or in a company, in a place that unfortunately they mean well, but they just are not able to deliver what they want to deliver. But it's like they don't want it enough to make these changes. And I feel like it's easy to see it in those terms. It's like, well, if you tell me you want this, but you're not doing it, you're doing everything but this, so you must not want it enough. They're also struggling in their own way, but it's like they're distracting themselves by saying yes to everyone else, doing everything for everyone else. They're distracting themselves from asking themselves the tough questions that would take them to enlightenment. They're running away from themselves. You see it. They don't want to see it. You can't force them to see it, and you can't force them to do something about it. That's their choice. What you are responsible for is your choice. And I feel like that's a difficult lesson that a lot of us have had to learn, where the boundaries are, when enough is enough, asking ourselves why we do something over and over, what we could be doing differently, and then finding the strength to do differently, to say differently, to say, I'm not going to lower my expectations anymore for anyone. If I have to lower my expectations and what I know I deserve to receive, if I'm willing to sacrifice that, then I can't expect the person in front of me to go, no, that's not fair on you, Pisces. I can't expect that. If I'm okay with being unfair to myself, I cannot expect anyone else around me to go, Pisces, no, you're not being fair to yourself. I'm going to give you more because I know you deserve more. That does not happen. That is rare if that happens. And it's usually someone who genuinely knows you, genuinely cares about you, and they will not let you put yourself down. But even then, it's your choice. If you accept what they're saying, or if you say, no, I'm good, I don't need extra. It's our choice, okay? And again, I'm not preaching at you. I've been through this many times. Many burnouts in my life. Many. Until you understand that having a boundary and expectations, healthy expectations, is a healthy thing. That's how it should be. It means you know what you deserve. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to feel bad about. There's nothing to feel guilty about. But it all comes with doing the inner work, the inner healing. That is what is giving you this understanding with judgment and justice. And also that we're only responsible for ourselves. Wow, Pisces. I think we're coming close to a Mercury retrograde soon, so I'm not surprised to start seeing the X's pop back up. But we're a different person, Pisces. We're different people. They may not have changed that much because they don't want to look at the lessons, and there's no judgment there. You know, if you have done inner work, if you have done shadow work, if you have gone through therapy, whatever you want to call it, you know it hurts as hell. You know it's painful. You know it's hard. It's difficult. It's challenging to break yourself down and then build yourself back up in a healthier version. You know how difficult that is. So it's not like we're judging anyone by saying, oh, they don't want to learn their lessons, they're weak. No, we understand why it is that they're running from the pain. But at the same time, you're there, I'm over here. We're in different places, not necessarily better than the other, we're not comparing, but we're just acknowledging that we're in different places and we have to act like it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Amber and Dawn Redwood. Wild. Druid, Tree Keeper, Perception versus Reality. Yeah. You see, this is someone easily frazzled, easily overwhelmed. It could be that headache that we got in the beginning of the reading. They're like, oh my God, this is also happening. I'm gonna have to do that as well. Okay, no, I can do it. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, sure. I won't sleep. It's okay. I can work through the night. I'll skip lunch. I won't see Pisces until next week. They'll be fine with that. They'll be okay with that. They understand. They always understand. Perception versus reality. This person is getting a reality check right now by you rejecting them, but with the Druid energy, it's supposed to teach them a lesson. It's supposed to push them closer to them understanding their lessons. But that's in a karmic bond. We come together to trigger each other in ways where we then each go off and learn our own lessons. Okay, so that's why in that capacity, a soulmate can come in, trigger, but then usually they disappear when the lesson is learned, right? And you're doing your part of the contract. You've come in and you're triggering this person. You're putting down a boundary, you're drawing a line, you're saying no. That is part of your responsibility on a karmic level. Your karmic debt to this person is to be in that position of pushing them to breaking point, okay? You've done that. You're doing that. What they do beyond that point is their karmic contract. It's not something we're responsible for anymore. Okay? Herkimer Diamond and Snowdrop, resurrection, commitment, purification, and devotion. Lord Almighty. Yeah, this is someone really trying to resurrect something with you, Pisces. But I feel like you've already outgrown the situation. You know you've outgrown the situation, and you're purifying yourself, meaning you're releasing yourself from this situation. Because you have a different commitment where your devotion is matched by someone else's. Okay? In whatever area of life this applies. Fulgurite and Rose Bay Willow Herb. These names, man. Regeneration, acceleration, change, shamanic wisdom. You are regenerating on your own. In a different area, in a different direction. And that is taking, picking up speed for you. Because this whole thing over here was holding you back. You've gained the wisdom from it and you're releasing it. And that is leading to big change in your life and accelerated development with a new commitment that is on your level. Emerald and Milk Thistle, Heal the Healer. Soul's Truth, Atlantis, Emerald Tablets. Yep. You see the truth of the situation for you and for this other person, or the situation overall. You're speaking your truth with compassion, and you're releasing this. You're washing it away. You're cleansing it away. Because you're starting something different, something that is on your level, committed, mutual, a true new beginning for you after you release and cleanse away this situation from the past. That's what's coming up, Pisces. Okay? So if you were hoping someone is going to take the hint, it's kind of horrible, but with you, where you just stop speaking to someone and in your mind you're like, well, they're going to take the hint if I stop speaking to them, that, we're breaking up, they're going to take the hint. But in this other person's mind, they're like, yes, I haven't heard from Pisces. Pisces doesn't need anything from me right now. I can just focus on these other things. And then when that dies down, they're like, hey, Pisces, how you been? You probably have been really busy. I've kind of left you to it because I gathered that you're really busy, as if they did you a favor. And you're saying, no, that was me walking away because I'm done with this. And then they do all this. No, but let's do this, let's do that. I'll do better, I'll do more. Give me more time. I just need until tomorrow. This is someone who I don't know if they have any sort of addiction going on, but I'm getting that kind of energy of, no, this is the last time. This is the last time. And you're going to have to, again, say, look, I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I'm not doing it again. It's done. Take care of yourself. Look after yourself. But please don't contact me again with the Strength card. You're being very firm. And either you're going back and picking something back up that you've had to turn down or reject recently, or something brand new is coming in your life at the same time or shortly after this. You reject this person from the past. Okay, there's an overlap definitely in the energies, because you have the Lovers talking about choice. So you're looking at two separate things and choosing, right? So you're aware of the other option at least. Or this could be you deciding, I'm going to pursue that other thing. I've had this idea, right? But in order to pursue that, I can't be dealing with this. So I had to make a difficult choice for myself for a change, right? Wow, Pisces. Wow. Let me know what you think. How you resonate with the reading if you do. What is this in your life? Who is this in your life that you're just going to have to stop the cycle with? They're not going to get off their hamster wheel, but you can get off their hamster wheel. And that's exactly what this is. Okay? The World, yeah. Wrapping up a big cycle in your life. Because it's time. You've learned what you needed to learn, and it's time for you to move on to your your destiny, your path, your growth. You've learned your lessons, you've grown, and now it's time for you to elevate. This person is still on their hamster wheel. There's nothing wrong. We're not comparing. But the bottom line is you can't be on their hamster wheel anymore. It's time to accept that that is someone's choice for themselves. And we just have to make our choices for ourselves. And that's what it is. Okay? I really hope this helps because it's a difficult energy. It is. It's a difficult situation for everyone involved. But it doesn't change the truth of the matter. So let's look at your fortune cookie for the day. You can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. You can choose all numbers. You can choose 2 numbers to serve as messages in addition to the reading for you, to confirm the reading for you, or separate messages to help you throughout the day, random messages to help you throughout the day, or to answer a question you've been dealing with. Number 1, love life. Affairs of the heart could cause Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Yeah. Yeah, and that might be to cut yourself away from something or someone. But I'm leaving it to you to interpret. And if it's not impacting your love life, is it impacting other areas of your life? Could this message apply in other areas of your life? Okay, so we could take it literally or just keep an open mind about it. Number 2, health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. That could be a standalone message. Or it's the time to make healthy choices, meaning starting new, healthy dynamics. And the diet energy is where we cut out toxins and toxicity and things that are just bad for us. So it could also confirm the reading in that way. And number 3, we have personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich-quick schemes. I think it's missing the quick. But yeah, this is all about making solid investments that you know are going to pay off, that you know are solid. Something that starts out small and already it's more successful than something else you're dealing with. And that is going to keep growing. Or again, standalone message, you take it as it makes sense to you, okay? But Pisces, here we go with the longer readings again, man. But yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one, so I really hope it helps you, okay? If you're still here, if you're still watching, let me know, okay? Comment down below and let me know that you saw the fortune cookie messages and you saw the whole reading. And I appreciate you because it shows me that you're here really with an open mind, really wanting to learn, really opening yourself up to the guidance and just willing to make the effort and put in the dedication of just sitting through a 40-minute reading where it's like, I'm learning a lot here. This is worth my time, okay? So I appreciate that effort for me because it, gives me validation that, okay, people are interested here, people are finding the messages helpful, but also I'm glad for you because you're asking some questions and you're learning some things that will help you empower yourself and make different choices in your life, okay? So hopefully it all rounds out and it's all helpful, all right, in that way. But I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic day. Let me know how it goes, okay? You know what to do. You know that with the Strength card. It just needs to be said, I feel like, with the Three of Swords. The words need to be said. Giving hints is not enough. It's just going to leave unfinished business. We don't want that. It just needs to be said, done, and then move on into this beautiful new commitment that you got going on, okay? So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.